We began with a News 3 crime and safety report. A man accused of killing an 18-year-old Savannah woman remains in jail tonight.
Sean Shelley appeared in Chatham County Recorder's Court this afternoon. He is facing murder charges in the death of Amber Deloach. The judge denied bond and set a new court date for November 15th.
Investigators say Deloach and Shelley met the night before her body was found in a burned-out car at Yamacraw Village back on September 30th.
New developments in the shocking murder case of 18-year-old Amber Deloach. Good evening to you. I'm Rob Macco.
And I'm Jennifer Andrews. Shan Shealy made his first court appearance today. Both sides took turns questioning the investigators. WJCL's Tabi Samanda was there. She joins us here in the studio with the latest. Tabi.
Well, the details in this case have obviously shocked the community, but more information came out today in the court hearing, and the family and friends of the murdered teen were also there to hear it all, visibly shaken about what appears to have happened.
All rise.
Family and friends of murdered teen Amber Deloach comfort each other, listening as details in her death come to light.
The cause of death was strangulation.
36-year-old Shan Shealy is accused of murdering the 18-year-old back in September. Firefighters were responding to a car on fire when they made the shocking discovery, her body in the burning car.
She was found in the trunk, basically in a fetal position. She was wrapped in a blanket which was partially burned on top.
The prosecution and defense both took turns questioning investigators. For the first time, we hear what Shan Shealy says happened that night during a police interview.
He admitted to meeting Amber Deloach downtown on St. Julian Street near the rail.
The defendant says he and Deloach had a drug transaction.
After that, she gave him a ride back to Yamacraw Village and dropped him off next to his car. And that was the last time that he saw her, that she was alive in Yamacraw Village.
However, prosecutors say they found the defendant's shoes and personal belongings at the scene.
They were basically a blue patterned flannel, like house shoe type of shoe, with the backs of them pressed down. Those were found right next to the car.
The shoes in question are the ones police say he wore in this video, when he admits to buying gasoline and a lighter at a nearby gas station. And police say they also have video of a car leaving the scene minutes before 911 was called.
A 1972 Pontiac Catalina driving south on Farm Street crossing Zubley, which turns out to be Mr. Shealy's vehicle. And you see him.
Shealy hasn't entered her plea, so it'll be bound over to trial. This case is still an active investigation, and police are still looking for information about this car. You see the picture on your screen. The driver may be a potential witness in the murder of Amber Deloach. The car is light in color. It's a four-door sedan, with rims and license plates on the front and the back. If you have any information, please do call Crime Stoppers at 912-234-2020. And as always, you can remain anonymous.
New details emerge in court about the murder of Amber Deloach,
including what led police to the man suspected in the 18-year-old's death. Deloach's body was found inside the trunk of a burning car in Yamacraw Village the morning of September 30th. While police say Shan Shealy admits to being with Deloach, he denies murdering her.
The scene was roped off.
Detective Robert Santoro testified that Amber Deloach had last been seen alive just before 3 a.m. Sunday morning, September 30th in City Market near the rail. Hours later, a gruesome discovery inside a car that had been set on fire in Yamacraw Village.
She was found in the trunk, basically in a fetal position. She was wrapped in a blanket which was partially burned on top.
Outside of Deloach's charred rental car, police found a beer can and 2 shoes. Shoes that they say are the same ones that Shan Shealy is wearing in this surveillance video from a nearby gas station taken that same morning. A Crime Stoppers tip led police to Shealy after the video aired on television.
We see him on video outside and inside, and that's where he purchases gasoline and a lighter.
The detective said Shealy told police he'd met Deloach in the early morning hours as she walked to her car on St. Julian Street after a night out, and that they'd arranged a drugs for sex deal and then drove back to his house but did not go inside together.
He denied that everyone in the house. He said that she was cold, so he went inside and got the blanket, brought it back out, that they had sex and did drugs. And after that, she gave him a ride back to Yamacraw Village and dropped him off next to his car. and that was the last time that he saw her, that she was alive in Yamacraw Village.
Well, an autopsy shows Deloach had been strangled. Shealy is being held in jail without bond. The case now heads to the grand jury.